Groucho Marx said alimony is like buying hay for a dead horse. While this sentiment is surely felt by those that are required to pay alimony or spousal support, you need to understand if it will be an element in your divorce case. Hi everybody, I'm Sean Ramirez, a divorce and custody attorney here at Frazier Ramirez Law in Albuquerque. Spousal support are ongoing payments that one spouse pays the other spouse after the divorce to help provide for their ongoing maintenance. Whether there should be alimony depends on a number of factors, most notably how long you were married, the need of the spouse wanting spousal support, and the ability to pay of the spouse who would be paying spousal support. In New Mexico, the magic number is 20 years. Usually, if you've been married for 20 years or longer and the need exists, expect for some sort of indefinite spousal support to be included in your divorce case. There are cases where spousal support in shorter marriage is also appropriate, which we'll discuss in a second. Demonstrating need is an important next step in determining whether spousal support should be paid. Usually, this means looking at a reasonable budget of the receiving spouse after the marriage. What is their net income less their reasonable expenses? Usually, spousal support is appropriate where one spouse has not worked much and was busy raising the children or maintaining the household while the other person was the main financial supporter. Next, you'll look at the ability to pay of the potential paying spouse. Again, this could be from a budget perspective. If the paying spouse has additional disposable income, again after reasonable expenses, then spousal support would be justified. Let's look at an example couple. So let's say that one spouse makes $50,000 a year and the other spouse makes $40,000 a year. I probably wouldn't expect spousal support to be part of that particular divorce. But if one spouse makes $30,000 a year and the other makes $150,000, then you'd better believe that that's a spousal support case. Most cases, however, fall somewhere in between. Earlier I mentioned shorter marriages. Sometimes there can be short-term spousal support for what we call transitional or rehabilitative purposes. Maybe this will allow the receiving spouse some time to transition back into the workforce or to get additional education or job training. I see a lot of divorce cases that would settle sooner, except that spousal support is in dispute. So understanding when and why it's appropriate can help you set realistic expectations for your divorce. Once again, this has been Sean Ramirez from Frazier Ramirez Law.